Okay, Chloe, for the record, I'm not reading chat. I'm strictly taking Matchstick's word for it. You said it was SSK, so I just accepted it was SSK.
Yep. Anyway.
Oh.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Thursday night. It's time for some Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. It's just a fun one tonight. No Matcherino, but you can support all the players by, you know, getting in the chat and shouting them up. So get ready to do just that. Hey, Nickel made it. All right. First two matches for the night. I want to see TerribleChoices versus OrijinTree. And
TC?
Yeah, and then Super Saiyan Kid versus Kast.
That's some good matches.
Sorry, Kast. I'm sorry, Kast. I have left you by yourself.
Nah.
I'm not that sorry.
Okay. Don't apologize to Kast, because Kast is about to body SSK. He's about to be the quickest 2-0. It's about to be 4 straight perfects.
I'm gonna let you know. I understand I'm on the sidelines. I'm gonna try so hard to dial back the coaching right now.
You're about to go ahead.
Well, we're gonna slide on over here. Also, I'm sort of using the opportunity to get a better test of my new Powerade controller.
Your Powerade?
Power A.
Oh.
I was about to say, you have Powerade, you're not going to share with the class? Thank you.
I was going to say, you got a sponsorship from Powerade?
I wish. No, but I did get a Powerade from sponsorship. No, I got, well, actually, that's true too. I got a Power A controller as a thank you for helping out with Matcherino's 20-way Apex Legends tournament last weekend.
Hey, congratulations, dude. Nice.
Yeah, thank you. It's green. I'm shocked and amazed.
Never mind, that's awful.
Shut the hell up.
Green is literally the worst color.
No, you're the worst.
Wait, what? And just like that, canceled.
Oh, tomorrow's gonna be rough on Twitter.
Yeah. You put the brakes on that so quick. You are the worst, Cole. Oh man, that was nice. That was fun.
Yeah. Password should be the same.
Future Matchstick. Cut that out of the video.
Yeah. Future Matchstick doesn't watch these. only if present Matchstick makes a mistake, which, considering
present Matchstick makes a mistake, and future Matchstick is like, now live with your errors.
Considering that, since I'm like 3/4 of the way through this angry orchard.
Oh no.
Okay, everybody.
All right. Maybe I need
this week we won't have a tipsy gem. Right now we got a tipsy Matchstick. Stay tuned for what's about to happen next.
I have to disband the room and try again.
Don't. Okay. Here's the thing. Who do you play again? Because I'm running on soup. And I don't remember last week. And I don't remember last week.
I'm in the soup aisle.
I bet you don't.
Room match. Create room. Wait, you guys don't need to see this. Yeah. What the crap? Oh. Well. Let's try that.
I want a tiara that big.
Burr?
No,
Sorry?
no.
I want a tiara. I want to feel like a princess for 2 seconds before I decide to chug across the room.
No, you
don't. Be a ninja instead. Like, what's wrong with having a tiara? Like, I can't have a tiara?
No.
Look, if I can't, you
Sailor
can't.
Moon.
Magic is like, if I can't have a tiara,
Nobody can.
Matchstick, what? I'll make you a deal, okay?
Hey, TerribleChoices is here.
Trade offer. You don't get a tiara, but you get the Burger King crown. But not like the real one, like the ones they give you for every Happy Meal.
I only like
Burger
King for the triple stacker.
No, I want Go. Like only the triple stagger?
Yeah. The rest of it, I don't know. I'm not a fan of BK. I don't like it their way.
BK.
Bonky
Kong.
All right, OrijinTree versus TerribleChoices first game.
I guess you could say this was a pretty...
Do it.
Terrible choice.
Do it, you dirty girl.
What call that is?
Gem, you are flirting with each other. You will let this happen.
He needs this. He needs it.
So we have...
No, down. There we go.
So basically, we have somebody with a torture device versus somebody who likes to get tortured. Okay.
Now, I have to ask you a question. Which one is the one that likes to get tortured, and which is the one with the torture device?
If you have to
Beelzebub
ask,
is a torture device.
Very true.
if you have to ask.
All I see is this dark-skinned gentleman getting whipped. That's all I see right now.
Oh, he could have used the full screen flip.
The full screen. Oh yeah, to get her through the fireballs. It's true. But OrijinTree is playing so lame, just teleporting out every time TerribleChoices wants to get in. He kind of dips out, doesn't want to actually do anything.
Do you know what I call every Bubs player?
What do you call every Bubs player?
To get to the other side. Oh,
What?
sorry. It sounded like a joke setup.
Oh, got him on the DP.
It's actually a really great joke setup. But I actually have another really funny joke. I actually have the world's funniest knock-knock joke. The catch is you have to start it.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Applesauce. Oh, come on,
OrijinTree closing it out.
OrijinTree just takes it. TCY! TC, not like this!
TCY. TCYB.
What?
TCYBU.
TCYB is a ice cream parlor from the olden days.
TCYMCA.
What?
That's where I like to stay.
Me too.
I don't know where
Get
I'm
yourself
at
clean,
anymore.
have a good meal, do what the fuck
Yeah.
you feel.
Exactly.
TC.
I
See
have
what he
fun to
does.
stay there.
Oh my god, he's getting hit with all these overheads.
Not anymore.
It's
I
like,
took the overhead for the last time. TC had an opportunity to go for overhead there. Beelzebub had it.
That counts as like a grab, right?
Yes, it does.
yes.
Okay.
Man grab. It's a quarter circle. The circle.
Two quarter
inputs
circle
were
backs.
backs, yeah.
Oh, Beppo, no. Your life's purpose.
Come.
Oh no, the overhead. Stop getting hit with overheads. God.
No, keep doing
Okay,
it.
there we go. TC.
It's the only way that
Well,
some
it
people
is.
will learn.
For the record,
GD's out.
Origin. Wow. Origin has woke up DP like every single time.
Yeah, what the
TC
hell?
just
Origin's a
woke up
TO.
to
How's
me.
he fighting so good?
We question everything about every TO. Like, I don't know how you survive a lot of
Do it
fights
again.
that you do.
I survive on the kindness and support of others.
Let me dissect you.
I would have woke up SSBA by then.
No, what I want to see? I want to see OrijinTree do teleport and then command grab.
What
I
a
don't
trade.
see that.
Wow.
Come.
OrijinTree, you have to be nicer to Ferry. Ferry can't do a lot.
That boot was
Ferry's
so
only
close to...
13 years old, dude. Come on.
That boot was about to break the fourth wall.
Ah, that's not Gran.
No,
Gran's boot has that power.
it was coming out. It was coming right at me.
What is this, a
No,
creepypasta
okay,
now?
okay.
I had to
okay,
shoot it
okay,
before it shot me.
It started coming
Okay,
at me
like-
with hyper-realistic blood in its eyes.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something.
Playing
See, if
GBVS
Fran
in VR.
wears Tim's, Bubs wears the fancy high heels that you get from Gucci.
Okay.
Sure.
That's what Bubs wear.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, you have intrigued my interest because you have to remember Bubs is this like high-end villain, right? He looks like a high-end villain, so he has to shop at those high-end stores. He can't be just wearing Tim's.
I'm not gonna
Everywhere
lie.
he goes.
Anytime I see Bubs gets SSBA by Ladiva, he just looks like a JoJo character.
Which one?
Any of them. Like, if you put that face on literally anybody in JoJo, it wouldn't even look weird.
True.
Bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum. Part 6 is December, right?
I think so.
Yeah. That's when we get Yandere Girl.
There's. I don't know if I posted
you mean
this video
Agaretsuko?
Yeah. I just call her Yandere Girl. She is the ultimate one. She likes Katarina way too much. I played the mobile version for a while, and like I finally got through that quest. I was like, please, for the love of God, I don't want to hear Catalina, Catalina, Catalina! She's mine!
You know, I had, just speaking of tangentially JoJo, a couple years ago when I was doing ComboCon, I had Wooly of Wooly Versus fighting Kira Buckland, the voice actress.
Really?
In the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure game for the PS3. It was amazing. It was like one of the best moments of my life. And they're just sitting across from each other, like doing the And I'm like, I'm not sure it gets much better than this.
No, that's not anime at all.
I am going to sit here, be a nice commentator, and not yell.
You try
for
that.
The love of God.
Done. I give it literally 15 seconds.
I'll take that action.
We have SSK in the PS4 colors, while we have the red Zeta armor, letting the intros rock. Don't know why.
Because they're awesome.
True.
I hate
It's
intros.
two Chads with fire weapons. Come on.
Fire on
No,
fire.
one's a Chad, the
Where's
other one's
UL?
just straight bitch air. Straight bitch air, okay? That's Zeta. She is top bitch.
Yeah. Oh my God, that idiot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is SSK we're talking about. He's played too many Zetas to do any, not to do that. Literally not to do that. Like every time people said like they're scared of Zeta's spear, I'm like, why? There we go. He finally hit that in medium.
Alright. But now we have the infinite out there.
There we go. The Spear Arvis is out. Good tech.
Now, SSK is playing very patiently, trying to punish
please.
Passport Swing. What did I say?
he's
15
just
seconds.
He's just poking him out. Okay. If he did medium, he could have got a full combo there. Okay. Good throw. Don't know what's going through SSK. Okay. Caught him. Down. Well, he didn't have to do that because he could have just hit heavy right there and then super.
Someone's being a judgy gem today.
I'm gonna let Gem take this. Wow, that was a great confirm from SSK. I'm just gonna sit there and let Gem take care of this. Gem clearly has a lot that she needs to say. Gem, you got this.
Like, I really got that. That's a good confirm. Well, good hit by SSK. Don't know why he didn't do a full combo off that because that was very unsafe. Got the full conversion off of command into the DP. Stalking up. Poking out Kast here. Just trying to see if you're going to hit buttons. By the way, Kast didn't need to do that sweep. Good DP by SSK.
Oh, good
Light
confirm.
Yep.
What a dominant round
Super
from
go
SSK.
Yeah, it's not. Even though technically speaking, this is in Zeta's favor, it's not too much in her favor because again, we have Percival with the freaking sword of long reach. Okay, I'm fine. I'm not having flashbacks.
No. Please continue.
Yeah. Please continue to display your mental illness for everyone.
That was a good.
How about the Zeta? How you feel about the Zeta player?
He's doing pretty good. Like, he's trying to hold it on. I just like there's some things I see that like could be like whatever.
I just see all these errors that need to be fixed.
Zeta is my favorite kind of noodle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Zeta. Never
wrong,
mind. No, his character sucks.
Oh wow. Wow. He tried the roll. Don't know why. Good sweep. That time it actually worked. Better be careful. Didn't need to sweep there. You could have poked. Good try. Low by SSK. Try the anti-air. Good command grab by SSK into DP. Don't know why he did that. Chalking up. That's poking. Putting on the pressure. It worked. And got the round.
I have never heard a more judgmental commentator in my entire life.
Wow.
The judgmental is coming out today. I don't know why.
I have these oily potato sticks. I just need something to put on them. Gem?
It's kind of
Might
weird
you have
because,
some
like,
sort of powdered aspect of your personality right now?
You're exuding a lot of seasoning that would go great on these oily potato sticks.
Wow.
Close my mind and all I can see is NaCl. I don't know why.
Didn't know why he didn't go straight down there, but like I know what SSK was looking for because that is actually a guard break. If you hold it long enough. So good. Going for the pokes. Went to his safe stuff. Good. The confirm into that. SSK went for the lows. Good. Up, and SSK went for the low poke to take the round. My judgmental came out so hard for both of them.
Are you sure? Are you sure? We couldn't tell. Honestly, I didn't even notice.
I was like, my mind was just reeling. Like I was just talking.
When were you judgmental? I didn't notice it.
No. It's fine. It's fine.
Matchstick, did you notice?
What? I'm sorry. I can't hear you through all these tiny granules of.
When do we get to the Dead Sea?
God, they're in my ears so deep.
I know, right?
My tongue is dry.
You need some
it's
water?
like something's taking all the water out of it.
Might need some more.
All right. Well, we got through that first round of winners pretty good, I feel. Super Saiyan Kid asserting dominance, T-posing over his victim if he could. But next
like,
two stream matches out of winners round 2, we're going to have Bloo versus Selo first. And then we will do Clo versus Gardening Tool.
Hey, have you ever seen Blue's Clues, Matchstick?
Yes.
Did you know that Mr. Salt has a sister?
Oh my god.
Are we talking to her right now?
Yeah, but don't let her know. She doesn't want us to know that she's famous.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, thanks for having me here.
From everyone.
Oh, look, there goes Blue. Wait, is that Blue? Wait, is that Blue?
The family keeps getting big. Yo, for real, do you know how many people are in that family?
Okay,
it's actually massive.
Whenever I have to ponder on it, I just sit down in my thinking chair and think.
Blue's a girl, Magenta's a boy.
No, I'm
Blue's
not
a girl,
talking
Magenta's a
There's
boy.
Mr. Salt, Mrs. Pepper, Paprika, Cinnamon, Sage, and Ginger.
What? There's Ginger
what?
now?
Yeah.
Do they beat him or her?
Oh my god.
There's so many people in that family. And Cinnamon has a cool backwards hat on.
Hey, let's see if I could be less judgmental for this. I'm not making promises.
You know what? I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to root for Blue.
You know what? I'm going to root for Selo. You know why? Because name
Fireball.
one other person. Not that. But name one other person in Granblue who you would associate the good game to. Good
So,
guy.
right now- Oh, wow. Selo went for a low. Not Selo, I meant Blue went for a low. Didn't work out too well. Oh, got out the corner, only to get back in. Selo's like, no, you're not, this is your home now.
And back up. That's not gonna work.
Yes, it worked, it worked, it worked.
Selo just decided not to
cannon!
And died for it. I was like, finally, someone did something crazy. Wake up, SSBA. Thank you, Blue. Thank you.
So I don't know who's more toxic, Selo with his good games, or Zombie with his GLHF. I don't know who's more toxic.
Hey, don't talk about my cool subscriber Zombie like that.
Nah, man. When Zombie says good games, I'm just like, dang, dude. That's Zombie going, hey, you know you about to get these hands, right? You with the tubularific? I will accept that. I am very toxic with tubularific.
The herbs, the thing hit. Now Blue's just going ham.
Oh, red Kool-Aid.
Oh,
The blow,
my goodness.
Just for the reset, the DP, back up, more herbs. Oh, wait, what?
What are you
Orbs.
talking about?
Herbs.
They're herbs now.
You got something on my mind?
I'm still hungry.
You know what? Eustace already does kind of act like Chris Redfield. Maybe herbs are an appropriate addition to his moveset.
Oh, Selo doing Selo things with Metera. Just a full round. There we go.
This is the wrath of Mexico.
Oh my god. And got the full combo, and it should hit Butterfly. It would have. He would have died either way.
Butterfly
Cover
in
your
the sky, you're gonna fucking die.
Blue is thinking about this right now.
He really is. Oh, to the room, to the room, to the room.
To the window!
A character swap?
To the
Stop it.
walls.
No.
It's too late, Cryptic. Okay, Blue, just take a deep breath. Meditate, meditate, meditate.
Pick a blue character.
So for a little bit of lore, for what Sig said, me and Sig were fighting yesterday, but Sig was using a name that wasn't Sigwave, and I didn't know it was him. And I'm fighting again, and I was beating him, and I did Narmaya's bad DP on Wake Up, and I'm like, and he got hit by it. I'm like, oh, this guy doesn't know about lows. And Sig doesn't call me. He goes, dude, you know that's me, right? To which I said, oh,
I didn't do that. I didn't mean to do that. Y'all didn't hear that.
I heard it.
I didn't know what I wasn't supposed to hear.
Oh, look, it's Gran.
Cracking a good one. Anyway, so.
And he's blue.
Oh, I almost did it. I almost did it.
We got the Tims today, but right now the Tims aren't working.
Nah.
They got a couple holes in them.
If they ever did costumes for these characters, like, do you think they'd start with like modern day?
I want Gran's costume to be just a loaf of white bread.
Modern Threads costume update.
Oh no, then like literally Zeta's would be like a hoodie, a zip up jacket with jean shorts and literally a crop top. Spaghetti strap.
I want wacky costumes. Like,
you want wacky costumes?
To the level, wacky to the level of like the Street Fighter 4 animal costumes.
Dude, those were cool though. Chun-Li's Phoenix costume was the shit.
No,
there
they
we
were
go.
super cool.
Gran get to do
Ryu totally looked like a furry though.
I mean, remember his was just a straight up wolf.
Yeah, he was just a just a wolf voring Ryu.
Good DP, finally throwing out DP, going for the simple combos.
Now, let me tell you why Blue's losing this matchup. Have you seen him once just do EX boot at random?
Is it because he doesn't know about lows?
Now, Selo doing work. Oh,
that doesn't
no.
work. That doesn't work.
It never works.
It never works.
It never works.
Not from that far.
It only works in combos.
Selo takes that 2-0.
No shotting guns for Gran. If we're gonna put shotting guns on any character, it should be who would get it? I know it shouldn't be Gran.
Charlotta. Charlotta would have a shotgun 1,000,000%. It'd be a really tiny shotgun. It'd be a sawed-off, but for her, it's like a full-size shotgun.
Well, yeah, wouldn't she just have like a blunderbuss in that situation? Just like...
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Give
and
Lance
then in
2
that
baguettes.
situation, yeah, if Lance gets 2 baguettes, then Zeta needs a bazooka.
Nah, you know who would get a bazooka? Ladiva.
Ladiva.
Yeah, exactly. No. You're like, oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Ladiva with the RPG.
No, the one
Catalina would just, you know what? Catalina would just have a standard AK, and Gran would just have like a standard pistol.
Yeah.
But Djeeta would have a revolver because she's different and unique.
No, but the thing is, oh no, Zeta and Voss would share a tank. Yeah.
Yeah, give her an AR-15.
Oh, wait, never mind.
Oh my god, there's a shotgun blast.
No, but I just realized something. Like, okay, you know how Zeta and like Voss are like teammates, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Voss is a tank, right? So they wouldn't fight each other. They'd be like, yo, let's just go in the tank.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna say the Vossraga is a tank, then I need you to be very careful on the words that you say when you say that Zeta comes in riding on Vossraga.
What? No, they're both riding in a tank.
Yeah.
I picture you were going to say that Vossraga is the tank. Voss uses a slinky? I will accept that, honestly.
Nah, look at Chloe with the Super Saiyan 4 Ladiva.
Yo, right? Yeah. Nah, this is Super Saiyan God Ladiva.
Go Diva.
Go Diva, go Diva, go.
Go Diva, go Diva, go. Yeah, Vanilla Ice singing in the background.
Now, Flo has told me many a times about how he bodies Tool free.
Oh no, it's looking pretty even right now.
It looks funny. That sounds funny. There's
also, props to Tool for using the frying pan. Although, by golly, that's that's a half step away from being a wok.
Yeah.
And then we call it Uncle Roger to grade her fried rice.
I think this game needs more wacky. This game needs more wacky weapons.
Yes, exactly.
I want more. I want more of the dandelion.
And they should make funny sounds when they hit.
Agreed.
Like Soul Calibur 2.
No, Zeta has a drill, so do you really want more wacky weapons?
I want, see, that's a cool one. I want that straight up wacky. I want Zeta to literally have an oversized toothpick.
No, like
that's Charlotta's weapon.
Yeah,
look at this spear.
Nah, Charlotta gets the fork. She gets to keep that. Oh, this is gonna be so much damage.
No, like if we have to give Zeta any type of oversized like utensil, it has to be a knife.
Oh, dude, that's no. Jukum's got it. Jukum's got it.
Jukum figured it out.
Yep, but it's not a toothpick.
That's beautiful.
It's one of those cocktail swords.
Exactly. Oh my god, that's so beautiful.
With the olive in it still. Yes.
That is so genius.
We've solved it, everyone. World peace achieved.
Games, are you listening?
Yo, Tool's listening as these bodies are dropping.
Yeah. That is
with the frying pan sound.
Jump back fierce to close it out. Jump back heavy. I mean, I played too much Street Fighter.
Do you guys remember the Grit scene from the Medea?
Yes,
Medea gets her groove back. What?
I forgot the actual which Medea movie it is, but like it's the one where the daughter throws grits.
Yeah, the hot grits.
Yeah, the hot grits. It was like, I like playing grit ball, so you take the hot grit. He gave her a hug. Why?
Because
I know.
Henry, Senpai, why do you know that offhand?
Senpai has all the Medea movies on video. Not DVD, not Blu-ray, VHS. In the 4x3 format, how it was meant to be seen, you heathens.
Oh my god. Chloe teching the overhead.
This should be death unless he did simple input.
No, I mean, we wouldn't know if Tool did simple input.
Yeah, it'd be over by now.
Yeah.
No, if Tool did simple input, her hair wouldn't change color.
Yeah.
Alright, but yeah, match point Tool. Oh.
Your mom has all
my mom has all of them.
My grandmother has all of them.
Like, okay, I like legit. Like, what black family is
Jeez,
not?
Chloe!
Oh yeah, Chloe, why you so mean? Yeah. He's actually doing. Oh god, death. This is death.
You're gonna watch all of this. Now, this is unnecessary roughness on the play. Chloe did not need to do all this.
No, he got mad.
I watched them all at least 4 times. Dang, dude.
So you see Medea's Halloween. You see Medea's witness protection. You see Medea's
go to jail.
Uh-oh.
No.
We are waiting. We are waiting. Wait, we're waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting.
Oh, that works.
The delay probably shot up to like 19 right now.
Oh my god.
Dude, the knee drop being just so long and her stuck in that awkward position is just the funniest thing.
One of them kicked the router.
Yeah.
One of them fatal countered a router really hard.
Kick the router. Gotta kick the router.
One of them hit it with the Alex, I'm all warmed up. And then just hit that standing roundhouse kick.
I've been drinking green tea all day and I'm pumped!
Boom! Chloe got out of the corner.
To you, the router. Nice. Alright.
Not even to you, the router, just like straight up like.
Oh, nice bait!
Chloe is gonna wait.
It's not death yet.
Now it
there
is.
There we go.
Oh, very nice from Tool.
Who said no? No, you're not taking this from me.
Eat my cooking.
Oh, very nice from Tool.
Eat it.
Yeah, we had some weird tangents this tournament already.
I'm having fun.
I'm also having fun. Jem, are you having fun? Of course you're not.
I'm not. I'm having fun. I'm not trying to do the one thing I promised.
You're having such little fun that you're ignoring us and talking about the game.
I know, right? How could you?
Like, I hear you guys.
We're talking about the important things.
Like Medea.
Like Medea's family reunion.
You just mean.
Imagine having a lovely conversation over here, and Jem's interrupting us with this commentary talk about the game.
Wow.
Look, there's a time and a place, Jem. And no, Selo, don't you dare summon Spiral.
Okay. The thing is, I was trying to do my inner Spiral. He was like, nah, Spiral's not here. You can't do that. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
exactly. Sky got the right thing. Yeah, talking about the game? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean? Come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
Alright, so it looks like SenpaiSpyder and OrijinTree got started a little late. Seth Series and SSK finished up, but I don't have a score from them, so hang on.
Wait, are you summoning Spiral for me?
No, don't do that.
Don't do it.
Oh my god. So let's look at this bracket real quick. So Senpai and Origin are fighting.
Yeah, let's all take a look at the bracket right now.
Let us. I'll talk about this. You do what you do.
Yeah.
We got Senpai and OrijinTree, I believe, are currently fighting. We have Selo in the winner's side, ready to be in that top 8 spot. We got Seth Series and SSK possibly fighting as well.
Oh man, it could be SenpaiSpyder versus Selo in winner semis.
Oh, don't do this.
Do it. Origin, take a dive.
Make it look interesting, kid.
Origin, I love you. Take a dive.
Origin. Listen to me. Listen to me. I will let you body me for security for this. I will let you do it. Please.
Hold on. I need to get a drink for that. But we got Chloe
a good stiff one. Yeah.
Alvarado is looking to fight the person who loses between Seth and SSK. Bloo and Kast are fighting.
Oh, they're still playing. Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like both the other winners' side got a late start.
Yeah. So Senpai and OrijinTree, whoever loses between that, please be Senpai.
You know what? That's fine.
Nickel and losers.
That's fine. You know what? I will shill for a little bit.
Oh, please.
I will shill for a tiny bit.
I can.
Look at this amazing graphic that my TO put together for this event.
That's beautiful.
All right, so this is the next big offline tournament that I'm streaming. It's called Jusan Kakuto Gemu, which just basically means fighting games 13. And it is on December 4th. That is CEO weekend. But again, if you'd rather come to Ohio where people make half amount of sense instead of Florida where, you know...
The T-virus will literally be there.
Yeah, bath salt men drop from trees.
The song "It's Raining Men" is a very literal song in that state.
You can come up to this one.
Okay.
Senpai Gone Wild, thank you for the follow. But so yeah, the stream schedule for the day will involve the 6 outlined games or encircled games, I guess you could say.
What games would those be?
Why, those would be Melty Blood, Guilty Gear Strive, Tekken 7, Uniclear, Ultra Street Fighter 4, and Dive Kick, everyone's pal.
The game that everyone has already labbed in.
Oh, exactly. It's so good. Like, how can you not play? How can you not play Dive Kick? But
Dive Kick is a bigger party game than Smash.
Yeah, but as you can see, there's also Smash. There's Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, which will probably get like 4 contestants in at this point. And fighters, and there might be some more stuff later on, but that's going to be fun. And then, of course, we're going to be at Frosty Faustings this year, baby. Gonna be bringing you the weird stuff. Do you like Tatsunoko versus Capcom?
Yes, I do.
Do you like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for the PS1?
I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure specifically for the PS1.
Do you like Dengenki Bunko?
I don't even know what those words are, but I love it.
What about Toho 17.1 258 over 2 days Hitsuji 13.5?
I love that edition.
Well, we're gonna be bringing them to you from Frosty Faustings. This 2020, January 20th and 29th, 2022, from the Westin in Lombard, Illinois. Magic Melee is an official stream, so please look forward to that. We'll definitely be tweeting about that the closer we get, so keep your schedule open.
Woo!
If you want to join us on Thursday nights, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus right here on PC. We get started at 9 p.m. Eastern, and usually they're much more professional and serious affairs than what you may be experiencing tonight. But next week there will be money. Woo! Money.
I'm actually gonna do next week because I'm gonna be gone. I'm taking my laptop, but I'm not going to be playing any fighting games.
Throw it in her bindle, put it in the bindle on a stick, and wander off into the Georgia wilderness.
I'm going to Virginia.
They say that Jem has been bodying people on the road ever since.
She's been going on the road and just bodying people in Grand Blue.
We'll just see her like 6 months from now. She'll show up in like a gi and just all just torn to shit and like raccoon.
She'll be walking around in that Ryu gi without shoes on, and tattered gi.
Oh, all right. Looks like we're ready to go on to semis. Get our top 8 started. So first up.
Yes! Yes!
What?
Yes!
What? Oh, I see. Yes! I get the picture.
Are we gonna get Metera versus Metera? Are we gonna get Metera?
Not at all! OrijinTree, the hero of this bracket! Saving the stream, saving the bracket, saving everybody!
Okay, OrijinTree, how do you hate me? Why do you hate me? I did nothing but ask you to let me have this one matchup. And I said I will let you body me in a first to 30. In a first to 30. Okay?
Look, Tool's clapping!
Origin, you saved the stream from having a Metera mirror. You're the hero. You've done the stream a great service.
Maybe the tournament goes on too late.
Now I must specifically learn the Zeta versus Bubs matchup just because of you. Just so I can body you. Just so I can body you. I will play China. I will play every Bubs. I will play every Bubs player just so I can beat you. I am mad now.
You should play my Bubs.
Yeah.
No, yours is free. Anyway.
Oh.
You want to say that to me? Say that on stream. Say that on stream, and then we can do this after the stream. We'll have a way to put everyone to sleep.
Including Gem, because you're free!
Oh! So we got OrijinTree versus Selo. What is
versus
this?
Han Selo.
OrijinTree picking Zooey?
I like it.
It's like you did this.
I've never seen this.
Yeah, none of us has. It said you did this.
Perfect.
Go Zooey.
Now, I'm very interested to see if... Oh, wow, that almost hit. If Origin actually knows what he's doing here.
It looks like he does because he knows about the backwards stuff.
I don't know about the backwards stuff.
I said it looks like it. I didn't say it was. Okay?
I like that
dragon. Now he's just kidding.
Put another muscly arm on there for good measure.
First round,
Selo, why you gotta body that man so bad?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, let me... Okay.
Origin's still trying to learn his buttons right now.
Yep. I think he's got spot dodge down.
He found the spot dodge button.
Yeah, he found the spot dodge button.
Okay. We got one button. 15 more to go.
All right, there's block. No, you know, sometimes you got to start with the defensive buttons and work your way up.
Oh, great spot dodge from Selo.
I learned the wrong way. I learned the wrong way then. I learned how to hit first.
This is Gem Lethal. We have trained her wrong. As a joke.
Alright, what's the setup? What do we got? What do we got? We're gonna go for Dragon Oki? Of course we're not gonna go for Dragon Oki. We don't need any of that.
Why even use this character feature? Stupid.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Trying to overhead.
Staying, trying to keep the pressure up. Not using the heavy dragon.
Use the heavy dragon. Use the laser. I'm a fire my laser.
Actively deciding not to use the Origin.
Oh, it works.
What?
No animation though. It works with no animation.
4 million years of startup and it still works.
Yeah.
Alright, Origin going, alright, I'm done trolling.
Why didn't you fire your laser? Why didn't you fire your laser?
Why didn't you hit him with a behold?
Behold. Metera. Oh, damn.
Aww.
I was about to get up and leave.
Oh my god, really? He's like, nope. You got this, Gem. Nope.
Gem, you do this. Nope. I'm gonna take a nap.
Well, Selo's still doing work on him anyway.
Ooh, great teleport for Origin. Now we see Origin's about to be like, alright, let me show you how I beat SenpaiSpyder.
Selo's like, I don't care.
Nah.
Literally, I don't care.
Selo's about to hit him with the power scaling, like, you can beat Senpai, but you can't beat me. I'm far too strong.
I am as far beyond you.
Like, yo, you may be Senpai. Senpai's like Frieza. I'm like Kid Buu.
I am the Kid Buu, not like I am Kid Buu. Like, what the heck?
I only want chaos and candy.
Oh yeah. I want bubblegum now, thank you.
You know what? Bubblegum does sound nice. I haven't had actual bubblegum in forever.
Hey,
God,
Chad
I'm
got
up
my
to the triple.
reference.
What reference?
I made a reference to the classic 90s X-Men cartoon.
You know the last time I watched that? At midnight?
You were a
in high
fetus?
school? At midnight in high school? And Selo took it. Selo was like, I'm gonna mop the floor with your bubs, and I'm gonna show you why. It's not a rematch. No rematch. We're not gonna go through what you went through last night.
Okay.
Whew.
We had that last night actually. We had an impromptu four out of 3.
Go
off.
It was assault rematch.
Someone was. I forget who it was, but yeah, somebody was just extra spiky about how the match went. They just mashed rematch, and we all just kind of watched them play another game. Like, well, we are on time.
I have never met anyone saltier than me until I saw that.
Really?
That was the salty. Like,
no, that was a person named Low Tier God.
Oh, never mind. I take my. I rebuttal.
All right, so we've got BuryTheLight coming to the stage.
Bury the light with it. Okay.
And Tool. Gardening Tool. Yeah. Give him the James Bond intro. The name's Tool. Gardening Tool. Oh God, I'm dead. Why did I think I could dodge a bullet? 40 feet away.
Here we have Ladiva versus Gina. Now we just saw this match.
We did actually.
Can he do better?
Oh man, Tool's running the Ladiva gauntlet.
Yeah, right. I mean, I told you there are 3 of them in bracket.
He doesn't need to go through 1. He doesn't need to go through 2. He needs to go through 3. Oh, this pokes. Oh, missed it.
Okay, they do have
know how that
bong.
happened.
They do have bong. Good. Of course, the way she blocks, they need to have bong on block as well. Yeah!
Wow! Confirmed.
And then the dragon just brings out a larger frying pan.
No. No. I would walk up and leave if that was a thing. I would have walked up and left.
I would have left.
I would have like, okay, y'all got this. Peace. Try to anti-air with. I forgot what.
Ooh, get the command grab. Standing heavy in the standing heavy. No anti-air.
If it doesn't work the first time, it will work this time.
If it doesn't work the first time, it'll probably counter hit the second time.
Fire! See, Ladiva, when I first saw her, I was like, oh, this character is nice. And then I used T, and everyone was like, don't call her that. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Don't call her what?
I mean,
the pronouns.
They said don't call her he. Even if the whole queen.
Yeah, she.
It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You say the whole thing.
You gotta say the whole thing.
Who's at the door, Riley?
A gentleman in a purple suit.
A gentleman in a purple suit.
What's your name here, sir? My name is.
A pimp named Slickback.
Okay, what do you want, Slickback?
No, my name is a pimp named Slickback. That's what I called you, Slickback. No, it's a pimp named Slickback.
It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You say the whole thing.
Chantel, who is this man? Are you deaf?
As a GP, got punched. Oh my god, I can't.
That's a great scene.
Professional commentary.
Oh yeah. You know what? We stayed away from all the no words.
We did.
No, I'm about to break the streak pretty soon.
Oh.
I feel what Spyler fears now. Spyro, I apologize.
Don't apologize to him. This is not his stream.
Look at the bright side. Look at the bright side. There are no Belisles.
Yep.
Oh my
Bro,
god.
I'm Mr.
So we don't
Brightside.
have to hear grippy grips.
Oh,
we won't
Tool
get
is a
him.
match.
I gotta say, Tool's doing like really good.
Yeah.
Running this Ladiva gauntlet like a champion.
Yeah. It's like
Tried to-
just me and you, Fry, against the world.
We can do this. My mama gave me this.
No. She named her Pan Pam.
Oh God.
This is my cooking Pam.
Oh, that's real too. I bet it
This
is.
is my cooking Pam, says Djeeta in her anime voice.
No, this is like this reminds me of Tangled.
Actually, that brings up a question. If wow, that was loud.
Oh,
If-
sorry. Hang on. I have to delete a file or 200.
For one,
Space on your computer? That's embarrassing.
No, like I thought it was my laptop. I was like, wait a minute, and then I was like, that was
I
loud.
just had to look around my computer. I was like, wait, was that me?
It's kind of weird.
So
All
if Djeeta's frying pan is a boy, it's named Fry. If her frying pan is a girl, it's named Pan.
You mean Pam?
No, Pan, like from Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
See,
I'm with you,
GG.
buddy.
No, I was going with Pam, like the spraying.
From
Pam.
Martin.
No, Pam from this.
From Martin, yeah.
Yeah.
You know the can of Pam. You know the oil spray Pam.
Wait, is that related to Aunt Jemima?
No, Aunt
will
Jemima
bite
doesn't
you.
exist anymore.
Oh yeah, you're right. She got killed by Mrs. Buttersworth.
I will bite you.
I want to believe that is the lore, and I'm not changing it. I am not changing my mind. No one can change my mind on it. Mrs. Butterworth killed Aunt Jemima.
Okay. If anybody in chat quotes me on this, I'm coming for you. But I will bite you.
Listen,
God.
you know what? I got you. It's an entire clue setup. Ready? Aunt Jemima killed Mrs. Butterworth in the log cabin.
With the candlestick.
Oh my god.
Alright, hang on. Okay, SenpaiSpyder defeated Bloo 2-0. Wait. Nickel? What? Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
what?
no. We're not against Bloo. Against Nickel. Okay. Alright.
Oh god, that's a sad matchup we have. I see SenpaiSpyder versus Seth series. Well,
Yep.
that's actually fine because.
Which I don't think we can do.
Wait, did Blue and Senpai not play?
No, it was Senpai and Nickel. That was the match that got reported.
Oh. I
Okay,
want to
so-
see Claw versus Alderaan Wolfbane so bad.
I know. It's too bad they already got started.
No.
Yeah, I think
see
we
that
actually might have
matchup
some time
so
to fill
bad.
again.
All right, so I got you. Shall I shill for you this time?
Sure. You want to read the next ad in the loop?
I was just gonna shill the YouTube and the Twitch and the subs and the.
Well, I mean that's
and the
part
stuff.
of it.
All right, I can do. I can do my
I
best.
don't want to
I'll
give you
see what I
more
can
work
do.
than you can handle, man.
Oh no, don't worry. I love hearing myself talk.
All right. So here
So
it
if you
comes. Here it
guys
comes. Here it
are
comes.
enjoying. Oh, okay. So if you guys like this tournament, you should know that we host other tournaments at every day of the week. We have a Street Fighter V weekly every week on Monday at 9 p.m. We were at host Street Fighter V, hosted here at Matchstick Melee. So feel free to come in, stop by, and have a blast there. Also,
Where can they find out information about the
they
tournament
can
on
find out
Mondays?
information about this tournament by going to the Matchstick, the Discord and the.
No,
Find out
this-
more on Matchstick Melee's Twitter. Follow us
Thank
on
you.
Twitter and on the Discord.
I don't use Twitter. I didn't know.
You don't use Twitter. I tag you all the time, and you're just like, "What's going on tonight, Matt?" And I'm like, "You little."
I don't use Twitter.
All right, and then of course
we have Guilty Gear Strive, another online tournament, but this one is on PSN.
It's actually yeah. No, you're right. Actually, yeah, it is PSN next week. Yeah,
got you.
Smart.
And this one is a free online tournament, and it will be next week on the day of
Wednesday.
Wednesday. And if you want to find out more about that, you can also go to Matchstick Melee on Twitter.
Yep. And of course, all the Guilty Gear Strive tournaments are Matcherino supported. So if you think you're big and bad enough to take top 3 in what are traditionally very stacked tournaments,
bro, you don't understand how stacked.
I don't even understand how stacked. Like I'm straight up that dude where like the legends walk past. I'm like, who's that guy? Why is he glowing?
Sees Justin Wong and goes, "Hey, bro, how you doing?"
Yeah, it's just like lean out from behind my laptop. What's your name, bro?
Okay, let me put it into more of a like actual like understanding of like what Match is like. Yo, this is a nice player. This is a good player. I'm like, oh my god, it's
yeah.
Match is like, why? Are you...
On a side note, in addition to those little hints of shilling, you could also check out Matchstick Melee's YouTube channel, which I believe is also Matchstick Melee. I'm gonna double check something.
I've made it as simple as I can.
Dang, okay, didn't work. But nevertheless, I'm just curious. I thought I'd try. You can make it. It's Matchstick Melee on YouTube. In addition, if you want, you can go there, subscribe to Matchstick Melee on YouTube. Don't forget to like the videos, ring that bell, and turn on notifications so you can be notified when he uploads a new stream. Also, you can check it out here on Twitch and support him here. Hit that subscribe button, become a member, and support the stream. Because every little bit helps, everybody. Every bit helps.
It's true. And hey, speaking of, while we're on the subject, we actually got a huge subscriber push lately. So big thanks to all these folks who've come through with subscriptions. I 1000% appreciate it. If you ever wonder if you're really making a difference, I can assure you are. It really does help.
Much appreciated, everyone. We are all very appreciative, and we love you all very much.
Oh God, no, not in the ear, please. Oh, I hear out of there.
I'm officially scarred. I'm officially scarred. Thank you. Like, I didn't know I could be any more scarred than what I was from like high school and life itself, but yeah.
Don't worry, I can make it way worse.
Can we patch that out? Like, is there an update to life that'll just let me? No, that's fine. That's just the sound of gushers. Yeah, that's just the Foley sound of a fish flopping on the ground.
Fair. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Wow, Rider Kid.
This is Chloe, right? Yeah, this is Chloe doing work. I had to make sure.
Whoa! What a call out!
Keep doing work, Chloe. I appreciate you doing work against this Bubs player.
Okay.
Like,
I'll try to go for the 5 you gets punished for it.
I'm gonna wait until after tournament's done to voice my opinions about Bubs player.
Oh, block!
Nice block.
Man, that guy really held down back like a champion.
Apparently, everyone's been watching the VODs.
Chloe doing some good work there.
First, is gonna go to Chloe.
Yep.
I'll say somebody's thinking on this screen.
Positively Chloeing.
That was about to be the most disrespectful round start in the history of round starts.
Like, what was gonna happen? Like, I saw something gonna happen, but
Chloe was about to just do round start 5U.
Nope.
Also, does Beelzebub look like White Queen from X-Men?
I can see it.
Kind of a White Queen Wendigo cross up.
Yeah.
Crossover, yeah.
Tripping out.
You know,
Look at getting a
amalgamation.
No.
That's a better word.
Are we about to be on a YouTube compilation? Oh!
Yes, please.
Oh, the choke damage from the counter!
About to be the sickest comeback ever!
Yeah.
That was the hardest call out too!
He should have just jumped. You broke my heart. Just beat him. Just beat him. I don't care.
Oh no!
Wow, that's active.
Chloe working on it perfect right now. And it's
He's
gone.
like, yeah. We gotta take moral victories at some point, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Alright, plus frame.
Wow.
Get that out of my face.
Swinging for the fences with that drop kick on the vacuum.
1-1. Origin looking tied up here.
Oh, hey, it's Kilo. Kilo, what up, dog?
Kilo, where are you? Why didn't you join? What's wrong with you? Anyway.
Alright, knockdown. He's gonna wake up. Overhead blocks the overhead. Immediate sweep.
The comeback.
Nice. Oh my goodness. Chloe, you suffered enough.
Chloe, finish him. Oh wow.
Oh.
Go.
Gets hit by the EX dive.
Watch me whip. Watch me nay nay.
Okay, you're too old for that.
No, I'm not.
Oh, he tried to SSB there!
Don't quote the ancient magics at me.
He's dead now. I'm sad. Yeah, that's he's dead now.
That was a good finish.
Reaches to the sky.
If only it wasn't that much of a fight. I'm sad.
Oh, good duck on the
Larry.
lariat.
Make a massive call out there.
Whoa.
Chloe tried to throw him out of the overhead.
Chloe, please, buddy, please, I'm begging you. Please, buddy, please.
No, hang on.
Please.
Are you okay, John?
Let him finish.
Oh, in the corner.
Oh.
Now is Origin going to DP on Wake? If he hasn't done it before, is Chloe going to be able to command him on Wake up this time, or is he going to go for a meaty? He goes for the meaty 2L.
DP.
It should be game. No, he's not going to go for it.
Yo, Chloe making Origin look goofy on these vacuums.
Dead.
What a comeback. Holy crap.
That's the nastiest comeback ever. So it's like, you know the thing I wanted to do before? Yeah, I'm doing it now. Oh, he tried.
Jeez. A lot of hits in those black flies.
Oh. I didn't know there was instant blocking in this game. You're making it look like there's insta blocking in this game.
Yeah, there's just guards, right? Just
Can I talk
guards.
about how toxic Chloe is?
Wow.
Chloe had enough. Chloe got that comeback. Chloe got that comeback and then came in the chat and typed lol.
Chloe, I'm on your side. Room.
Chloe is a toxic player.
Chloe's like, okay.
Not even GG. Just
G.
Games. Bye.
Yeah.
It's toxic out here.
No, it's like, yeah, good.
G.
It's Chloe. Good.
Good game, says OrijinTree. Good, says
Nah, Chloe just leaned in on OrijinTree and whispered in his ear. Game.
Yep.
Drops mic, walks out the building.
Doesn't even say it himself. He has it on like a recording on like a hot button on his phone. Game.
He just typed G for godlike.
All right, so it's gonna be BuryTheLight and SenpaiSpyder.
Deep within.
What?
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 There's a lot of Ladivas this tournament.
Joke.
Okay, so how many Divas are still left? If all three are still here. Okay,
2,
okay.
and if this one wins,
Origin,
we have
thanks for
another
coming,
Ladiva
buddy.
elimination. Alright.
this is SenpaiSpyder.
Oh, just blocked the lariat. Gotta eat this command grab now.
Oh,
that is so plus.
I saw a little stutter on the headbutt there. I hope these guys are having a good connection.
That might have just been the fact that he used medium.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good spacing. You gotta have good spacing if you're gonna throw fireballs.
No, there's not Selo and Senpai yet.
No.
And if things work out, it won't
could
ever
still
be.
happen.
No,
it won't ever be.
No. If the good Lord loves me, I want to see this.
You know what? You know what?
Well,
Seth,
now you're just jinxing it.
To be biased. Seth, you can do this. End this dream. End this farce that everyone. Yeah! End the farce that everyone is wishing for.
Bro, whatever. Metera's just mad that she got kicked. You see the little vein emoticon in her face.
Yeah.
She's not beaten. She's just pissed.
I hope Senpai switches to honorary, just so we can get this matchup going.
Oh, that could be a thing that happens.
Yeah. I wanna see this. I wanna see the matchup. I wanna see this matchup. Good roll by Senpai.
Oh, hello.
Senpai,
and stylish combos.
Yeah. The Senpai comeback. I call it the SenpaiSpyder. The Senpai's comeback.
All right. Oh, went for a meeting there again.
Know what character Senpai plays in TF2?
No.
The SenpaiSpyder.
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
Oh,
got him.
Wow. What he did there. Somebody used EX, which was going to go through Ladiva and then activate that trap or the butterfly on a bit of a delay.
Yep. Oh, nice.
Plus, goes for the command grab. Gonna go for another command grab on wake up? No, gonna go for the meeting, and there's command grab. Are we gonna go for another meeting? Since Metera doesn't have a DP, she has to eat all of this.
Oh my goodness. No, BuryTheLight. That was my joke. Don't punish SenpaiSpyder for it.
Do it. End him. End him, Seth.
Do it.
Can you see all? Anyway.
Oh my god.
Oh. Man grab, do it again. Oh, got Senpai jumping.
Oh my goodness.
Look, remember.
Did they ever do the thing in this game where somebody figures a way to hack the camera and make it not cut away when supers go off?
Yes.
I love that. I would love to watch Ladiva's SPDs.
Oh, Ladiva's SBA is hilarious. Ladiva has the world's most oversized foot. Oh. So the thing is, the camera doesn't turn. The camera fakes perspective, and Ladiva becomes tiny, and her foot becomes massive.
I'm gonna have to go on YouTube after this tournament's over.
I need
nice flash.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh, I like that low altitude light cross up too.
All I heard from I need to go on YouTube is I need to go find some research about this subject now, sir.
I must see tiny. Oh!
I knew without a shadow of a doubt that Seth was gonna go for empty jump command grab.
I was a little scared that they'd be like, yeah, of course the grappler can snatch somebody out.
No. It's her only move with invincibility.
If it was Zeta's SBA, it would have won. But since it wasn't Zeta's SBA...
I don't believe you.
No, it would have. Or at least Clash.
Look at these silver foxes duking it out.
Alright, Seth's getting the hit, but no confirming the SBA there.
It's like watching an anime Golden Girls.
Oh, misses the anti-air.
No.
Oh, that
go.
could have been the curse right there.
Nice. That's
Oh,
not
gonna
gonna
catch
kill.
out here.
Oh,
But
simple
gonna get
input.
animation. Oh,
Got
that's gonna kill.
Ooh. Good wake up
Great
strat though.
awareness from Senpai to get that.
Yeah, and Barry's the lead from BuryTheLight. You can clap now.
No, I refuse. Not for that joke.
Backstick, where have you been all my life?
Oh my god.
And I thought it was terrible jokes all the time. Oh, I'm trying to run back in.
Thank
Oh,
the
just
Angry
gonna-
Orchard for matching tonight. All right, BuryTheLight match point.
BuryTheLight currently getting deep within that.
Yeah, I like how
trying to get
SenpaiSpyder
him
was
with man
basically like Super Saiyan for the first like 10 seconds.
Yeah, right. Yep, command grab. All right, are we gonna go for a meeting? Yes, we are gonna go for the meeting.
This is troublesome.
Sweep, command grab and wake up. There's the command grab. Try to buffer. Got the frame trap.
Oh,
And
it's over.
Command grab. The dream is dead. Senpai versus Selo will not be televised.
Boo! Tournament over.
Oh yeah!
Everyone go home.
I want to give a special shout out right now. I want to give a very special shout out to Seth's series, a hero, a legend, a connoisseur of the finer arts. A man
of culture.
Not concerned with viewership and comedic values, but a man concerned about the pure genius and the patient neutral that isn't just throwing fireballs at each other for an hour and a half until somebody cracks. I want to give a special shout out to everyone who bodied both Senpai and Selo, which is nobody for Selo, but Senpai is out of the tournament because people are smart and they are great people because they don't want to see Selo versus Senpai for an hour and a half. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I'm out of here.
Wait, no.
Hey, Spiral, please commentate, please. They wouldn't let me commentate.
All right.
Whatever. You said more about the fights than we ever did.
Sure
is losers
what I
not? No, losers will be played. We'll do winners final first, then we go losers semi, losers final, grand final.
Okay, so I was trying to commentate, but they kept trying to flirt with each other, and I don't know why they kept trying to.
Have you seen? Have you seen Cryptic?
Bro!
I am. Very strapping.
How do you? Yeah, exactly. How do you
But I
not
just
throw
wanted
it
to
at him?
commentate, and I was trying so hard not to be judgmental, but it didn't work out so well. So please, be my safe.
She was trying to not be judgmental. It failed horribly.
Yeah.
Then she tried to be unbiased commentary, but then me and Matchup were just flirting with each other, and then it just got weird.
For Gem.
Bro!
We go right into a winners finals with their coming over for 2 as you see Mario to lights converted to the Vorpal Blade, pushing Selo back out for corner to corner, missing out another tick to a 7, no punish over on the 5H cancel as you see punish over on the rising sword, and we've just out here missing tick to Selo missing out for it though, push it to the corner, shivvy up the lay, close heavy, not able to catch out the jump, and so respecting it all, JU had to respect it with the whiff 5L, and we see with throw Zephyr gonna be able to get himself out of the situation, Zephyr JM blocked out, now it's Tool back towards the corner, reset it back with the seals, a call out, try to hit out the starry sky, but the butterfly call out is gonna be able to bait him out, full sequence over, gonna be able to reset it back with the great fall, but a whiff coming for it, trade combo on the air reset though, and Celo's gonna be able to take it for round 1.
That's right, Spiral.
Push right over into battle 2. You're not too much gain from the air to air. Or back in towards the Zony. Interrupt over on the Regan Lane. Crossover. No punish with the landing on the Zephyr. JU interrupted over with the 2H though. Full cycle out into the Great Fall. Seals up 5-0 just to check him on the wake up. Crossover punch over with the 2M. Had to respect the Zephyr JM. Wasn't ready for the anti-air. Air Star interrupting out the Regan Lane once more. Up forward. Caught out. Great Fall. Seal procced out into the double over. Auto combo to UOH. Catching over the effective support. And the 1H. for the lockdown out of the corner. Perfect coming underway for game 1.
Thank you, Ferry.
You're so cool, Selo!
Push forward over to game 2. Regulator gets going. Rest a dive out. Spot dodge. Up over. Loop with the Vorpal Blade. Gotta spend it all. Oh my god, the damage going away. Combo limit off the Via Rising Sword. Frame kill. Spot dodge. OS to avoid out, but no punish on the UOH here. Whiff on the J. You gonna be able to avoid out the anti-airs as well. Vorpal Blade over for it though. Caught out with the 2U. Standard frame trap. Stairs it back over the auto combo. Clipped over with the 5 bells. No link over for it. Gonna catch out the Starry Low with the Ascendancy.
That was a nice call out.
Looking for the projectiles here, not trying to let us fan out for it though. It his favor and still able to get the high end. Not the second part of the Vorpal Blade though. Fortunately for Selo, back in towards the neutral. So's gonna have to find his way back in. Whiff on the JM and what a late cancel onto that 2H. Able to get a quick grip of damage off of it though. Delay off of the Vorpal Blade, letting the whole thing rock out. Hitting out Selo, not falling for the frame trap on the auto combo. Early tech out, but Tools ready to respond back to it. 2H over to right, so we'll be able to get the link. Yes, he will. Choose to reset it back into it, though. No shimmy working out for it once again. Early tech out and choosing the Zephyr out, though. Interrupt onto the Vorpal Blade. Full cycle out. Seal's coming out for it. Safe jump, wasn't ready to block out. Caught him sleeping over on defense. Great fallout, not able to lick through on the crouching opponent, though. Tool gonna get another chance over at life. Still stuck in towards the corner. Just looking for one call out. The Vorpal Blade interrupted over with the 5Ls. Not trying to let it through though. Spot dodge, still able to block out the rest of dive though. See JU clash over for it though, and able to win it over with the JL, but no full convert. Too far for the 5-0. Back in towards the neutral. Tool trying to find his way back in. Zephyr JM over for the neutral. Shivvy up. Tool remain patient over in the defense. Clash over to it. Still has a projectile. Back over whiff on the 2H. No punch going over for Selo. Still to clip over with the 5F. Rising sword though. Whiff on the Star Sky. Not gonna allow him to punch over with the Zephyr. JL unable to call it out, but no cancel to the super. Delay up on the Vorpal Blade. One interaction for both sides, and just the save side JM on the wake up's gonna be enough to tie it up 1-1.
Now this match is going to be 3 out of 5, I believe. So there's a lot of back and forth that can happen in this set.
Exactly.
Yep. Let's do it. Lots gonna matter here on game 3.
Catch something and send it back. You want a frying pan. It's about as good as a highlight glove.
Oh my god.
To it though. Already getting chipped away for half his life though, but ready to call out the anti-air. Reset with it. On the other side, once more with the Jane Bam, and a cancel to the Rising Sword. Definitely didn't want that. Wanted to keep it safe over, but Selo's still gonna be able to take it in stride with his own punish. Reset it back off of the Seal Proc. Empty low off of the Zephyr. Full cycle out. Will he Spencer Dance Caress off of the Great Fall? And there it is. Enough to kill off of the last shot proc. And that's gonna be it with the Remy down for battle 1. Push forth over into battle 2 here. Projectiles trading over for it though. First strike going over to both sides as they see. Heavy Regulate trying to push through. Super jump. Ready to deny it with the late anti-air and just using to reset it back. Air unblockable setup in the air. Favor is Selo. Seal proc over for it. Has the 1. Starry Eye proc it out. Double overhead. Able to catch him out with the delay. 5L doubling up once more. No Vorpal Blade to work with. Rest of dive to press forward though. Too far out to get anything. Blocking with the 2M though. Anti-air with the 5M. Once more. No anti-air with the 2H. Blocked over for it. And a DP over on the Zephyr. Air reset as well as you see. 5L at once more here. Able to catch him out slipping with the frame trap on the JL on off of the Durant's Caress. That's not going to be it with the light starter. We see bad situation over here for Tool as we see auto combo, keeping up the plus phrase. 5L check, and the Seal's going to get called out once again with the Vorpal Blade out for the neutral. Save side out, and finally able to get him trying to take out with the UOH. Skyfall coming over to him with the SSBA.
Dragon bonked.
And leave it just about even. Wake up situation in favor of Tool though. Delete on the throw here and got him in the 0-sum situation off of the late throw tech. Chip kill coming over with the true block string, tying up the round count. Who's going to be able to take the advantage over here on game 3? Let's push forward over to battle 3. Empty jump forward here. Disrupt it out with it. Answer our favorite Selo. Give it the pressure and reset it back to the neutral. The rest of dive out. Not able to catch out the spot dodge. Letting the whole thing rocked out too, but missing over the punish with the fire into the starry sky here. Another chance over for Tool to call out the tick. Throw a tap off of the JL. Yeah, pressure out forward though. Close feed and reset it back with the cancel on the overdrive surge. Run up, throw here, frame kill, and able to catch out the spot dodge OS. Delay UOH, beat him out for it though. Rising sword off of the 2H. Will he spend it? Just going for the combo reset. Looking for one more convert, and the shivvy's gonna be able to work out for him this time. Taking the advantage 2-1.
This Tool, I swear.
Tool has been on a tirade.
Yep. Wait, is this a Tool? Oh, so here's the thing. This can't be a Toolless assisted run.
God.
Right along the game before, still able to get more poke out for it. The reset on the hit. You have to catch him out. No converting into the starry low. Seal's not gonna be able to call out this time with the one. I see the run up. Plus off of the rest of die. The late throw and the run up with the wake up. Push it up for corner to corner. Tries to go out preemptively, but Selo remaining patient over on defense with the whip JH. Another one respecting the JU. Anti-air with the Zephyr, but too far for the heavy rising sword. Selo just gonna catch right into it. Next damage coming off a close heavy into the Death Caress. That's a good rivet damage right into the safe jump. So remain patient over onto it. The rest of dive allowing them push through though. Not able to get him over with the 5L to keep him out. Super jump keeps it out empty. Once more off of the starry high. See Sanders zoning, forces his way through with the Zephyr and back out into it. Once more, just trying to keep up the meter game. But we see 2M counter it. Full sequence into the Skyfall. That might be it actually for that round.
Wow.
It is.
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
HP plus the 3 to 4 hits into the combo, allowing him to put himself on set point. No punish on the starry left. The layup on the board, like keeping it safe and still challenging him back though. What are we pressing there? But Tool gonna be taking him to the corner as a result. 2U for the hard knockdown. What's the sequence? Just trying to keep up the cooldown. Standard frame trap. Medium vorpal blade here. Selo ready to check it back with the 5L this time. Jump in. Blocked out for it though, but the cancel on the starry sky on the other side. Pushes stuff over. But Tool still going to be paid out dividends. Almost putting him back into the blue light, but a significant lead. And catching out the fireball cancel once again. Only a small chunk of damage as you see. Back into the corner. Not falling for the vorpal blade. Only keep it in the first repetition. Preemptive air throw. Not only get a small punish. Block over on the tick. UOH. We're back in towards the full screen. Heavily in favor of Tool though with the life lead. Still 60 seconds left for Selo to try and turn it around, but this is a dire situation as we see Vising Sword to punish out the Zephyr, ready to call it out though. Still remain patient as the full chip out. Patience going for it, ready to check out the 7 repetition. Actually, no fear on the follow up as we see close to chip kill out, and then the Regan Lave is going to be enough to catch out the 2U.
Very dominant performance from Tool, honestly.
Now it's all over. On to the next. Okay.
On to the next one indeed. Cool, securing his spot and grand.
Yep.
We switch gears to 2 out of 3 back and loser semi.
Thank goodness that Senpai is out, so we don't have to worry about Selo versus Senpai. I think Senpai's a really cool guy. I like SenpaiSpyder, but man, I don't want to see Selo versus SenpaiSpyder. I don't want to watch that match. I don't want to commentate that match.
Spiral, I'm going to show my appreciation now on how much I miss you. Please, oh god, please never leave.
Shit, what was it again? Bury the light. That's what it was. Bury the light.
Yeah.
I was gonna say bury the night, and I was like, no, it's not that edgy.
But I see Chloe here very intent on not doing the Ladiva matchup, picking out the Vast here. For the 2 out of 3 set to go against Seth. As you see, a lot of patience over for both sides. Keeping it safe with the extensive cancels and 2 air favor accessories though. As you see, give it up, bury it up. Screwdriver coming up for it. Now we got the situation going for defense. As you see, stars it back out. Counter it, confirm into the headbutt here. Tries to reset it back and call it on the body slam, but not able to get too much. We're back in towards the neutral. Fall. Able to catch him out with the crushing strike. Full conversion off of the Savage Rampage. Once more. Meaty battalions. As they're back in towards the neutral. Raw 5H. Well, we see Soulforge coming out though, just trying to chip him over for a little bit. 5L check over for a headbutt for the plus raise. 0 up, ready to call out the 3rd repetition with the bloody boot. Raw damage. Will this be enough to kill actually? We'll start us out, but onto his slaver. Soulforge for a bit more armor. Looking to feed out the approach with the Savage Rampage. And armoring through the Lariat with the Rising Slash.
No SSP.
Give it up though. 2U is still able to get it out though. Crushing strike. As the Andrew in favor Chloe out this time. Too far out for the 5M to work out for it though. Another jump in. Respected over whiff punish over with the 2U. And now Seth's gonna be able to get something going here. As we see Screwdriver out. Medium close heavy. Crushed over into the head, but crouch confirm into the 2U. Pressing him all the way to the corner. Still has the Lariat to call it out though. As we see 2M coming in clutch for Chloe. Nice jump over into the other side. The layup in the instinction. Not plus onto that, but once more ready to call out the headbutt with the bloody move. Take the situation back into the corner. Soulforge out. Gonna go into the Savage Rampage. Still buying this time over. 5 at once for sweeping slash. No check out with the 5M, but with punch. Flash in favor of Chloe. and the cancel into the extinction is going to be enough to take game 1.
Yep.
Now, I do like Chloe on Voss-Rock because I know that Chloe said that he feels some type of way about the Ladiva mirror, saying it's one of the most cursed mirror matches in the game, despite the fact that Loay mirrors exist. And I see, and switching to Voss-Raga, trying to get a little bit of an edge over Seth, trying to see if maybe this is a matchup he's not very familiar with.
We can see here, Chloe has been able to show his knowledge of anti-Ladiva as well, being able to call out all of those headbutts with the SBA. Coming for us once more, taking it slow. JHL, lariat over for the neutral, catching his approach forward. Bloody boot over on the wake up, and no safe jab coming away for Seth.
100% success rate with this SBA.
Yeah. Like,
even up for it though, and the fake out with the Savage Rampage stomping to the grid off.
Well, definitely saying he knows something about this matchup that maybe Seth doesn't know.
Leaving Seth over to the neutral, back tech into it once more, this time with Soulforge. Burned over for it, but still pressing on with the Life of Talents and the Extinction. Djeeta trying to catch him over, but negative on block. Light able to call it out over with the screwdriver, meaty close heavy, catching out the mash attempt. Headbutt over to the reset on it. Once more, will he do it again? He'll remain patient out this time. No super to work with on those headbutts as we see the screwdriver over with the tick throw attempt. And once more for the 2L. A better life coming our way for Seth.
And Seth going, you don't know nothing about this matchup.
Waiting for it though. See if he's able to keep that adaptation as they see. Italian's able to call it out though. JO cross it up. Whiff punish over into the 2. He still has a soul forge out. 3-5 up. Whiff over to it. Air in favor close out this time here. Not able to get out the meat. Fully charged on the crushing strike. No whiff punch. JL down to the 5L with the soul forge on deck. Will you see the grand out? Crushing strike interrupted over with the screwdriver of Bari. Cross over to the other side with the splash. Headbutt catching it out. Crash confirm over into the 2U. You're pressing for. Not able to catch him out with the standing. 2L for the Abari. Sweeping slash over. Able to get a bit more space with the extinction. Doling up for it though. Battalions of Fear. Out of the mid screen, but still having to hold out for it though. Trying to bait out the blade move there. We see the forward caught over with the lariat here. Standard frame trap here. 2 out, but not able to get out the Savage Rampage into the crushing strike here. Another jump in after the JU. Jump back here. Not able to get too much of a punch off of the Shape of Love attempt, but no meter left for it though. Another lariat coming in clutch for Seth. Trying to push it through as we see delay SPD off of the lights. One more interaction and just a run up throw for the finish.
Well,
that was nice.
Looks like Seth is trying to punish Chloe for playing a little bit more defensively than that would be bad for fighting against Ladiva. When people down back against Ladiva, it only gives Ladiva more of a chance to just get that SBA in there. Now we see Chloe switching characters, or at least he went back to the room. He could be switching to Ladiva.
Oh, no.
He's gonna pick a harder matchup.
Interesting.
You know what?
Harder matchup. Both the fireballs and Beelzebub's massive range is going to prove to be a bit difficult. Not only that, but with that teleport, it means that Ladiva's going to have to really read and sit at a bad spot for her in order for her to get in on this character.
Yeah. With the reversal, he's going to be able to really call out the headbutt frame traps too. As we see already getting started once. Even if Seth does get in, Chloe might have the awareness to call it out though. As you see, Chaos Caliber hopped right over to lay up on the field. We see Seth ready to respond back in tandem with the reversal. Tick throw off of the clothesline right into the screwdriver. 2U freight kill to the V close heavy. Still ready to call it out with the 2L. Super jump forward. No anti-air coming over for Seth. Heavy Chaos Caliber for our knockdown. Karma to put it up and fakes it out into the anthem actually.
Why the heck does he look like Captain America?
It's the Red Bull outfit. You see the field coming up, ready to call out the headbutt frame trap as you see once more. Anti-air coming forward, the only able to get the close medium as we see VD out with the 5M though, and off of the headbutt, a max 12 love bomb to put himself on set point.
I'm just saying.
That point code away, we'll see if Chloe's gonna be able to bring it back. There was space control, duck over onto the lariat. Chaos Caliber spitting it out. Karma up into the meaty with the tick though. Early tech over by Sock, respecting the JL. Ready up on the fly, still ready to call it out though. And once more, second repetition, ready to call it out with the reversal once more. Chaos Caliber doubles up for it, but the lariat over gonna be able to stuff him out though. Looking out for the field, but the delay coming out from Chloe. Ready to catch him out. Black flies over, speeding out the crossover. Chaos Caliber for the frame trap, back into it though, but the Mario out for it. Tries to go over the close heavy, but Seth ready to call it out. The 5M outs once more. Same thing on close side with a run up anthem. Even with the technical input, this might not be enough to kill. Leaving him back onto his sliver. And Chloe's gonna be sitting comfortably with his life lead, and the black flies for the down.
Wow.
You're trying for both sides here as we go into the final round here. Chasing out the Black Flies, ready to call out the Larry with the field over. Or back in towards the neutral. Crossover, push over with the Chaos Caliber. Once more, Meaty with the medium. Close heavy out once more. Caught him out trying to move. Doubling up into the UOH. Catch him. Trying to jump up, and once again, caught out with the Chaos Caliber low. 5H out, just shoot for the and a crossover into the Anthem. Off of the air reset, that's gonna be perfect.
Why you... Okay.
Now we know why Chloe's dressed like Homelander.
Nice reference.
Thank you.
Okay, so like we got Homelander, we got Captain America, we got who else was red, white, and blue? Red Bull. What else? Damn it.
This is the whole rest of the stream, everybody.
Very well done by Chloe. Now, what is Chloe going to pick against? Oh, going to run the Ladiva versus Selo's Metera. Now, I have heard Chloe say before that he believes it to be a 5-5 matchup. It's really bad for Metera when, you know, at neutral, when Ladiva has to struggle to get in. But once Ladiva gets in, it's basically game over.
I believe all the time, as you see right here, Chloe is going to be able to kill the pressure. Colorado trying to move, reset it on hit, into the love grapple, jump back, but no punish over with the JH. Back in towards the neutral, but still forward of pressure in favor of Chloe. Just looking for a slow approach, looking for one attempt in. As we see, 2H out, just a bit too late on the Zephyr jump. Set up with the seal, safe jump onto your troubles here. Press it on for it, but another 2U. No fear over the match. As you see, don't head back here. Counter confirm over to the 2M. No cancel on the max love on, but still keeping up. Letting the full thing out there. As you see, a grapple coming over the way as you see Air Starry trying to bait out maximum love. Obviously, is he going to catch the Zephyr back? Yes, he will. Ready to call the Zephyr retreat with the SVA. First down coming over to Chloe. Ready to battle 2. 5H out into the headbutt. Counter confirm over for him as well. Delay up. Flip it over for it. And now Selo's back in towards the corner. Respecting the close heavy meaty. Double up. 0 onto the headbutt. Chloe remaining patient out for it though, even with the Abari over on the 2M, plus with the Larry and able to catch out the throw whip, and the counter get confirmed into the maximum love bomb.
Now this has been unbelievably dominant from Chloe. Selo is going to need to make some type of adjustment in order to stop this momentum.
Yeah, I mean, the matchup may be 5-5, but it looks like Selo just has a mental block versus Ladiva's.
Driver out, meaty 2 critical up into it once more. Close heavy, still trying to keep him out locked up, caught him out trying to move. Lariat up into the body slam. Beater on deck, but not even need it. One more interaction with the strike though, very little, and a perfect coming over, wait for it though. Complete dominance. Keeping up the pressure. 3 rounds straight. We'll see if he's going to be able to push it into 4. Lariat out. Denied over with the Great Fall. First strike's going over by Selo. As you see, clipped over, but the Starry High going to get hopped right over with the 2U. Let the headbutt spot. Separate repetition into the tick throw. Screwdriver that. Just trying to push it back into the court. Stagger over with the lights. Love grapple. Caught her with the respect and hurling it right into the skies. Headbutt out into the body slam. One more interaction. Strike throw out. Might go into the maximum love bomb too. Stags it back off of the auto combo. Larry ready to duck under and get the push over. Hard docked out with the Great Fall. Safe jump, Air Starry to try and bail the maximum love bomb. Cole remain patient as you see body slam burned over for it though, but we see jumping at the right time. Splash up for you for the counter convert into the head, but no SVA needed in 2 games up. Again with that run back, medium Larry, first strike over with the Air Starry, keeping it locked out with a 2H, had to respect his effort jump, and as we see, tick throughout, empty jump throw, late tech coming underway by Clovis, so pressure's on for a Starry low to catch out the 2U of Ari out this time. Steel procced out, covering out the JH. UOH called out with a 2U though. As you see, 30 repetition. Still gonna check it out as you see. Tick overhead. Still locked back down to the corner. A bit of breathing coming out of that Air Starry. And plus off of that crossover frame kill. JH out. Still has the 1 seal. Crossover coming for it. Just trying to press through with the medium layers. Double it up with the Zephyr. Zephyr forward though. 2U even on it. Empty jump into the screwdriver. Keeping up the pressure. Now Selo's got his back over to the corner. 1 repetition. 5-0 check out. Another love grapple. Is that gonna be it for it though? Lariat into the shape of love.
Chloe is on a roll right now. I don't know if Selo's going to be able to stop his momentum. Chloe's too far gone. He's too far in Selo's mind, and I don't know if Selo can get him out.
Selo! Selo!
See if he's gonna have a chance over. Crossover, able to take his turn back. Second repetition, jump back over. And Zephyr forward, catching the approach with the Zephyr JF. Great follow up. Starry Sky out. No, just going for a loop. And the seal. UDUOH. Double overhead. Still has a single proc out into the empty low. Chloe able to weather out the storm with it, but too far out for the 2U. Going forth. And going right under is 2U on the wake up. Another sequence over the Great Fall, right into the seal. 5H out once more. He's gonna have to block it out. Empty low. Air Starry. Crossover. JM and a counter confirm. High up. Still ready to convert it out. Crouch confirm out though. This could be pressure that he needs. Close medium for the frame. Called over with the Dense Caress. Trying finally ready to bite back. As you see the 5H catching out. The crossover after.
Look at Selo ready with the point blank shot on the roll.
I gotta look for it though. Super jump to avoid out the Starry low. 5H out for it though. Back tech off of it. And an anti-air off of the wake up situation. Great fall once more. Single seal ready to call it out with the safe jump. Starry Sky. And finally able to clip him over with the Zephyr Mix. Empty low out. 5H for the reset. Too far out. Able to catch him out with the whiff. Empty low off of the Zephyr sequence. UOH up. No butterfly block, but she's using the repeat back. Air Starry able to avoid the lariat in the nick of time. 2U out. Jump in. Stopped over with the Great Fall. Fakes out the safe jump. Still keeps it over the meaty. And off of the empty jump. Bro. Selo on the board.
That was beautiful. Like
might be exactly what he needs.
That hop back sequence into the EX arrow. Come on.
See?
It was nice.
Head back up. Seal proc. JH into the double overhead. 2M catching out the approach. Too far for the Starry as they see. Left over for a frame trap into the lights. Air Starry. Crossover out once again as you see. Selo getting all of these pokes out. Already putting them into the blue life. Not even 2 seconds into it though. Seal procced out. A bit more chip over for air and favorite Chloe. Able to catch out with the splash. Looking to bait out the Dense Caress, but Selo remaining patient and able to catch him out of the 2U whiff.
Get it with the ready.
Yes, I stole your man. What of it?
Oh,
looking
right
to
away.
pull out the reverse sweep here as we see Seal set up here. Starry looks go burn down here. Chloe trying to force his way through head, but too far out to catch him over with the cancel as we see 2U for the Avari. Hopped right over with the Zephyr once again. Safe jump off of the JH. Seal proc, push him right back into the corner here. 5F into the Great Fall. Double up with the Seal. 5H for the proc. Empty low. Reset it back with the Zephyr. Double up into the OH. Caught him out with the frame trap. Early onto that here, Selo gonna get too much forward, but Selo gonna be able to take the life lead currently as we see 2U even on the hit. Caught it with the splash on the wake up too. Crouch confirm over. No, reset on hit into the screwdriver. One more interaction with the Shape of Love. Might be enough to call it out though. Try to bait out the Dense Caress once again, but Selo ready to call it out though. Zephyr back to whiff, but still able to recover in time off of the air Scary before just gets over by Chloe, but still looking for another way to force himself back into it though. 5H out. 2U over on the air. Reset. Steal the round.
Well, getting that one by the skin of his teeth.
But I'm on the set point. Do or die for Selo on this very important round for game 4 as we see. There to space control. Starry Sky. CO proc over. Lockdown into the Zephyr J. Wasn't expecting to land in time for the double overhead. Safe jump. Frame trap over with the Starry. Pushing him into the corner too far out, but just looking for a seal setup. 2H procced out. Double overhead. Still has the one to proc out here. Starry out. 2H. Loop into the Great Fall. No auto combo reset into the VD close heavy. Chloe remain patient on the wake up situation as he run up 5-0 trading with the 2H, and the seal proc is going to tie it up 2-2.
Now I know that when he did that auto combo that was supposed to be SBA and the SBA didn't come out.
At this point, I'm looking at salty retakes, so...
Bro,
Yeah,
Selo is just waiting to pop these moves right in close face.
Yeah, you see, trying to get all of it out there before you can give him Chloe a chance, but we see forces his way through. Crouch confirm out, missing out the close heavy, but still catching him out of the air with the light. We see Selo responding to him with the hit here. We'll see it's a auto combo into the Starry High. Empty jump low on the Zephyr. Zephyr high, Great Fall, Seals procced out here as we see 5H to try and proc it out safely, but crossover into the 2, you're gonna be able to work out dividends. Delay up in the layer, trying to catch out the approach, but Selo ready on the wait and the punish with the
What? What's all these south?
And then, wait, and then Ladiva's just in the middle of this fireball. Give me one more round.
See Reach out for it, though. Do or die for Clo. Now he's going to be able to put him back on towards the reverse the situation. Starry high out for Zephyr JH, ready to block out the UOH. Forces his way through with the head, but third repetition out. Auto combo over to the UOH. Lariat, not going to be able to push through with the air star. Safe jump out. Full sequence over into the Starry Eye. 2H. Once more. Great fall. Set up with the seals off of the 5H. Once more. And off of the air reset. That's going to be it. 3-2 in favor of Selo.
Wasn't this thing like 2-0 on game point like 5 minutes ago?
Yeah.
That was an amazing comeback from Selo.
That was crazy.
It was not only 2-0 on game point, it was 2-0 with Chloe winning that first match.
True. Every time I see Metera and Ladiva fight, I think it's a cat fight where, like, Metera's still Ladiva's man for the night. Like, yeah, he's mine now. What of it? You're like, you know what? Meet me outside. You have to remember.
More like forever.
OrijinTree popping on the chat! That's what you get for saying G instead of GG!
OrijinTree throwing the shade!
Yo!
Well done. Well done.
No.
Selo getting his run back.
Yep. This was pretty one-sided the first time through. Let's see if things change.
Yeah. 3 out of 5 here, 2 on the winners. Selo on losers, as you see. Zooey gonna give it on over for it though. Seal setup, fakes out the safe jump once more off of the CO proc. Tick throw on the Zephyr JM. Backdash up. Feed your rising sword on the layout to clip him up. Just to reset it back. 5H beating out the rest of dive. I see another approach over. Flipped out of the 2H here. No cancel into anything, but still a dire situation over for Tool. Empty super jump forward. It's gonna need more than a few hits to try and figure it out. Rest of dive coming at the approach here. Lay cancel onto the Vorpal Blades here. I need to get a push over the 5Ls, so you see once more. Super jump. Empty back over from Selo and able to catch him slipping with the Zephyr JL for the first down. See, Rest to dive out, crossover, no punish over with the 2M, letting the Vorpal Blade out rock, and Selo's able to get the punish over on the finish accordingly. Delay, Avare coming out for it, back in towards the corner, stagger pressure off, try to catch out the jump with the close heavy, but Selo ready patient. CO procced out, Star Guy, Rest to dive able to get through, ready patient over for it though, caught out into the other side, out of the corner, but at what cost? Still back in towards the mid screen, caught out with the jump, but off of the air reset, Selo gonna be able to get more breathing room off at the 5L, Rest to dive interrupted over with the 5H yet again. Crossover, no punish with it. Empty jump, not able to get clipped over with the 2H. Ready to respond back with the side switch on the Zephyr. Once more off of the rest of dive. Spot dodge coming underway here. 5M, no counter confirming. Just trying to keep out the approach. I see a run up cover for Selo. Taking it aggressive out this time. Empty jump throw on the Zephyr once again. Yes, it is. Where are we going to the safe jump? No, Seal to keep it safe out for it. Not able to catch him simply with the Zephyr JL. As you see, no more proc out. UOH for it. And game 1 going over to Selo.
All right, good start.
As you can see, this is a salty take back.
Trying to bring it all back forward. Game 1 here, clipped over on the spot dodge. First strike's going over to Tool. Run up on the situation with the throw. Frame kill into the 2L. The layup on the Vorpal Blade. So forth in his turn out with the jump forward. Right into the tick throw. Anti with the close heavy, but Selo's out of there. Spot dodge up for it. As I say that, already go for corner to corner with that wall carry, but Selo able to catch him out with the Vari. Tick over it. Tool ready to block it out here. Super jump forward. And a rising sword off of the Zephyr reset attempt. Another late cancel over on the Vorpal Blades. Clipped over with the 5L. And even on hit. Just trying to keep him out locked down here. It's not falling out for the shimmy. Rest to die for the reset. Right into the tick throw. Late tech coming out of the way here. Another one. Overdrive surge, ready to reset here. Now the late tech here. As you see, still not able to catch him out though. Selo able to take it all and able to find his way out with the anti-air onto the jump in. Back in towards the mid screen here. Tick over and not able to work out for a rested dive, getting interrupted. Same thing with these approaches on the 5H. Starry low, trying not to get that through here. Going for the strike after the Zephyr JL. Back in towards the full screen. Hop right into it though. Charge on the regular light. Ready to call it with a Death Caress though. Not able to push through. Leaving Tool on the sliver. Super jump forward though. Zephyr JM ready to get blocked out for a bit more chip coming for it though. And whip on the JM. Gonna be able to get fade out the 1H.
Oh, cute.
Living out on the skin of his teeth, taking over the battle. You're starting to catch out the approach forward. Same thing with the crossover on the 5-8, but no fear. Medium Vorpal Blade still keeping it safe. As you see, jump in, had to respect it with the 5H. JL wasn't ready to respond with an anti-air though. Regan Life interrupted out. Crossover on the Great Fall. Second repetition of the Vorpal Blade. Not letting it rock pride yet. As you see, 5L is out for it. Delayed throw. Run up to you. Side swap over with the super jump on the JU. Stagger pressure over with the medium. Accelerated, call it out with the stagger pressure here. Fuzzy mash coming on the way on the empty jump effort. Standard frame trap. Train Wozer not able to get a convert off of the counter hit there. And Selo gonna be able to respond back out of that scramble. Seal up, right? And fakes out the safe jump. Set it up for it though. Single overhead into the lights. Just looking for a bit more chip as he reset it back. Second repetition of the Vorpal Blade with punish over with the 5L. Tying up the round count. See, tie it up, very important. Will be able to tie it up though. Rest of dive. Stairs it back over to the Dick though. First strike over for it. Latex coming out of the way. Delayed throw. Third time's the charm on the run up here. Looking to bait out something as you see. Landing 5M to keep you out here. Full cycle. Rising sword off of the Regan Lave. 2U for the hard knockdown. Sequence over for it. Just looking to cycle it back. Frame trap over. Regan Lave out. And a perfect to tie it up.
It's a 1-1.
See, with punish over, caught him out of the whiff with a landing. First strike's going over the 2. Early tech out, or Tool able to catch him out with the 2M, but no cancel. Another fuzzy mash to work out for it, the full cycle out. Rising sword. 2U up. Into the super jump, shimmy up, and accelerated catch back for it. Same thing over for Tool, and finally able to catch him over. Try the tech. UOH, and the Vorpal Blade cancel for the down. The crossover on the starting line, stabs it back over to the lights. Medium Vorpal Blade, land the full thing, rock out this time, but Selo remaining super patient over on the Rekkas. Tick throughout, beat over on the 2L attempt as you see 5L back in towards the neutral. 5H, ready to space control, starting low, keep the Tool locked down, trying to force his way through. Heavy Regan Lave, not able to get too much with that spot dodge as you see. Selo keep out of the corner pressure, back in towards the corner. CO procced out, empty jump forward, no punish over on the projectile though as you see. Spot dodge, OS, not able to clip it over the close medium though. Cancel onto the overdrive surge. JU not able to work out, but too far out to get anything off of that counter to convert. As you see, once more, meter on deck for both sides. Except for JM, will he look for a fireball call out with the ascendancy for this raid, trying to force his way through, but the super jumps out once again. Except for JM, still respecting how these jump in, rest of the dive, crossover, no punish over with the 2M yet again. Let's see, just trying to keep his way through, but slowly getting chipped over into the blue life rage. A significant life lead over for Selo, taking it slow with these offense. As you see, trading over in the mash, but still keep out the pressure and the life lead. Was going to need more than a few hits to try and carry it off, but as you see, trying to push on through. Selo ready to beat him back with an anti-air again, though.
Definitely a more even match this time around.
There, able to keep it out cool this time. Crossover, no link into the starry sky, though. Landed out once again, and Selo ready with the punish accordingly. Up for crossover, butterfly field for the reset. Rest of dive able to push through, catch out the approach forward. 2U for the hard knockdown all the way towards the corner. Tick throw called out. It's just gonna run up throw here. Selo not ready for a second. Early tech over on the throw. 1H out, full cycle into the great fall. Set up with the single seal and meter on deck for both sides now too. Sorry, once the sequence double overhead off of the Zephyr. UOH caught him out trying to move. Regan Life to get a bit more chip, but Selo still keeping up the control as you see, faking it out. Spot dodge to bait it. Catch out the ascendancy, and also the done for rest. Selo's gonna be able to take the advantage. 2-1.
Looking at a reset here, surprisingly.
Possibly.
Which is shocking after, you know, what we saw in the first half of this, well, the first iteration of this set.
See, which are in the game 4. We'll be able to get the reset. Starry Light for the first strike as we see. Regular late. Spot dodge over. Reset it back over the 5-0. Present waiting for the low, but no full convert off it. Super jump. Keeps it empty. Keep it safe though. You see, Starry low. Regular beating out for it though. Caught him after a neutral. Just trying to keep it up. Jump back. Full sequence. 1H catching him on the other side. Was the hitbox on that? As we see, sorry. High low, seal record rod, rested dive, no catch over with the crossovers yet again. Auto combo tries to stagger it back over, but Selo ready to catch him out before it though. Goes for the strike off of the Zephyr JN. Starry low, spot dodged over, meter on deck, rested dive out here. Yet again, these save interactions just being a bit too slow to catch the crossover attempts. And you see Selo yet again sitting comfortably here at the full screen. with a very large life lead. Residive to try and push out through here. Anti-air, but doing it on the other side. Selo able to catch the whiff, but not enough to kill. Still a bad situation coming over for a tool. Gonna need more than a few hits to push on through. Regulate to try and get up, but an anti-air for your troubles with the super jump attack. Is he going for it? The Star start catching over the whiff buds. Residive to push on through. And see, clipped over, caught on the mesh. 2 Vorpal Blade. 2H up into the Rising Sword. Auto combo into the air reset. Caught out trying to move. Full sequence into the Vorpal Blade out once again. Cycling it all back. Auto combo, air reset, overguard surge cancel into the 2L. And the stagger gonna be able to stuff him over for the down.
Dang, that was nice. That was real nice.
Tool hanging on by a thread.
Yeah.
Trying to tie it up here. We'll see he's going to be able to work out for it. Raw jump forward, beating out the whiff on the 5H. Back in towards the court. Could be what he needs. Not falling for the regular frame trap, but off of the early tech. Still winning out for it though. Loop over into the Rising Sword. Auto combo reset. What's the sequence? Will he go for the throw? Takes out the meat. Able to clip him over for a reset on hit into the OH. Rest to dive out the regular spot dodge. Now able to catch it out and finally able to push his way through with the frame trap on the Zephyr JL. A bit more breathing room, but still life lead in favor of Tool out this time. Trying to keep out the aggression as we go back in towards the neutral. Rest to dive out though. Not able to punish out the spot dodge, but still keeping out the approach. With punish over on the JU as you see. 5L reset back with the Zephyrs. Tool remaining very patient on these air resets. Fuzzy bash over with the lights. No link over off of it though. Still keeping up the life lead though. Just a little over 50 seconds left to work with it. Crossover. 5H out once again. As we see, charge over to the Reagan lane. Gave a bit of chip, the edge coming. That's all Tool is looking for. Just trying to chip him out. But the 5L anti-air on the Zephyr and the link into the 5H afterwards.
What a link to close that out. That was very well. That was good awareness by Tool.
Yeah.
Super aware, like superhuman.
Pushing on to game 5. Will we see the 30 victory by Tool or the reset onto Selo? As you see, Zephyr pressure game started right over into the tick though. Seal proc down, empty jump forward, able to catch him out trying to press. Hard knockdown with the Vorpal Blade burned out. Stagger back over 5L, no link into anything. Clipping forward though, just shooting to reset back off of the ring like too far for the Sky styling. Empty jump and disrespecting the plus raise over with the Rising Sword. Should be able to work out for him though. Full cycle into the Rising Sword. Gonna look to expand out the SBA here from the looks of it. A turtle ascendancy out for the down. And turning point for Tool.
Yep. Come on, Selo, don't let that L be a predictor of the future.
See it out though. Anti-air with the empty jump forward with the auto combo. Seal set up and Tool back in towards the corner. Zephyr JH reset it back. Not ready to call him up with the empty jump forward. Feeding out the 5H proc. Pushing forward, saving out the Vorpal Blade, the layup, catching out the mash, as well suddenly he's in the corner, late tech off of the throw, stairs it back off of the auto combo, Regan late for the plus wave, shimmy up, not falling for it, reset it back with the overdrive surge, and caught him slipping, 2H into the Rising Sword, auto combo, air reset, not able to catch out, but still keep out the plus phase, early tech alpha, too far to get anything from it though, late cancel onto the Vorpal Blade, letting the full thing rock, but Selo able to catch it out in time here, whiff on the Great Fall and a whiff on a throw, but no punch coming onto it though, late tech coming over by Tool side, as he keeping out the pressure with the Zephyr JH, this time with the Zephyr JM, very patient out this time, and once more dire situation here, spot dodge on the Regan lane, might not need enough for a bit more chip coming out of the way, you see just trying to slowly clip him over the Starry Skies here, Starry low, Zephyr JM not ready to anti-air and caught him out with a throw tech, air reset into the empty low, but Tool ready to respond back accordingly. Black into the blue life now, but still advantage is over towards Tool, and the fuzzy bash on the empty Zephyr is going to be enough to finish it out, 3-2.
Damn, Tool.
For a second, I thought you weren't going to make it. Then you proved me wrong. And then you're like, I'm just going to take it.
Look at that respect back there. That's beautiful.
What?
They're just bowing to each other and just being good friends. It's
How much did you have to drink? How much did you have to drink?
Almost won.
My first tournament win. Woo! You know, I kind of want to get in the room and bodyguard in Tool live on stream and let him know. Just gotta enforce it that, like, you know, you may have won this tournament, but I'm still the best player that ever existed.
Oh no!
By the way, Searchlight, were you
no good?
Oh no!
Wait a second, Tool. Are you Tool? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think you can.
Just everybody, shush. Searchlight, did you just wake up?
Tool, if you can hear me, give me a tubularific. If you can hear me, Tool, if you can hear me, do the tubularific emote.
No.
I don't know where it is, but you have to find it.
Search.
Yada yada.
Okay, he knows it's me. He can hear me.
Searchlight, did you just wake up? I have to know. Did you
just
just
gonna answer?
I does have to know.
Okay. Yo, Garden Tool, do I need to get in that room and put you completely in your place and just remind you about how great of a player I am and how far beneath me you are?
Hey, Garden Tool, if you could put Cryptic in his place for me, that would be great.
Real talk, you probably will.
I've never done these stickers.
Oh, I have a couple of times.
I have no idea what the room code is.
Oh yeah?
Oh wait, are you gonna be defeated by 4 numbers?
Yes, 100% right now.
4
What
all
are
the same number?
Where is it? Wait, it's an underpinned. Oh, I got it. That's it. You're done. You're done, Tool. You're done. You can't hide anymore. Tool, I will give you a chance. If you want to back out, just leave the room, and this doesn't have to happen. I will get to the room, and you won't be there. That is all you need to do. Let it be known I am connecting to server right now. This is your chance. All right, I'm hitting online. This is your last chance. I am connecting to server again.
It's totally that, dude.
This is your last chance, Tool. You can still run away. Walk out. Say that your internet got disconnected. Say that there's a storm going on. You still have a chance to walk away. No rooms were found. Wait, hold up.
I'm gonna go fun with matchstick. Hold on.
Hold up. Why does it say no rooms were found?
Huh?
Wait, how come I can't find the room?
I don't know. The name's right on there.
It says the code for the room is a series of 1 number.
Yes, sir.
Wait, how did I can't find the room?
I don't know.
What
Why
is
not?
garbage?
Why not?
All right, I'm gonna say, is the password 1111?
No.
That's what's pinned.
That's not. No, that's not right. There's
I haven't
nothing.
looked
There's
at the
nothing in
pinned
this
message.
chat that's pinned.
Yes, it is. I'm looking at the Grand Blue Fantasy Versus chat.
Yeah, we're not in that one, genius.
Well, I have no idea what the password is. Somebody tell me the password. Hold on.
Where else would it be? Where else
I
would it
don't
be?
know.
Nobody tell him.
I looked
I'm
at the
just
online
asking
tournament
him,
chat and there's
where-
nothing pinned.
Where else would it be?
It's
I
not
don't-
pinned.
Wait, online events. I don't know. I don't know where it is.
Okay. There, I just typed it out for you.
Where did you type it?
In the online tourney chat. The chat we're using.
Oh, okay. How was I supposed to know that?
Because I say it before every single tournament.
Did you?
All the time.
Yes. Yes, Cryptic.
Every time, all the... Oh! Oh, okay. Wait!
Wow! Wow! What a
Almost
Now, Tool, you had plenty of time to leave. Now I'm here. If you leave now, you'll just be branded a coward.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
You have to ready up now.
Oh, no.
I gave you your chance to leave. I should have picked Lil Wayne.
yeah.
I should have picked Lil Wayne.
Oh my goodness.
Real talk, Tool's probably gonna body me. I'ma be real.
Have confidence.
Have confidence.
You know what? You're right. I'm going in right now.
Alright, go in. Let's see it. The character is over. I'm not sure how long this game is gonna be, but a punish on the medium shining odds. Like, Starts it back out. Anti-air with a close heavy.
Why did this turn into Shogeki no Soma?
Oh, once more. Anti-air with the 5L here. Vario on the 2L. Clipping him with the low. There's it back out once more. Not able to call out the rising sword. As you see, 5M. Super jump. Anti-air with the rising sword though. As you see, 5H over for it though. We're able to catch out the approach with tool zone. To lay up onto the Vorpal Blade. Safe jump with the JM. Push him out the other side. Keeping up the plus range with the Regan Lave though. As we see, 2M, 5M just trying to keep him out. Looking for one solid hit confirmed. Over with the normals. And the run up is just going to get called out with the 2M. Focus right into battle 2. Vorpal with the round start here. No tech going away as he stands. Overdrive surge here, jump in, able to work out for it. Reset it back over on hit. Tool remain patient with the throw bait on the UOH. Late cancel to the Vorpal Blade, punish over, no like confirm into the shining onslaught. Reset it back over into the dive kick. Tick throw, working out to the other side, like confirm here. No shining onslaught will work, but then see JM out to the other side on hit into the throw, like confirm out, and wall bounce in. Great awareness over onto it as well. Brilliant rune link off of the far link. Wall bound. Right over to the round card. Jay coming for it. Caught out. Trying to move with the light. Standard frame trap into the Regan Lave. Jay, you respect it over. Delay up. But Cryptic ready to respond back to tandem with his own delay. Fuzzy mash over on the empty jump. Seconds onto the other side. Counter it, convert off into the Vorpal Blade. 2H over. Rest dive on the Regan Lave and cashing out with the Ascendancy.
Djeeta celebrated for her ascendancy.
Oh my god.
Right into it though. Fakes out the same jump and goes into the low for the finish.
I'm not convinced. If he goes, ah!
Dude, that's weird. I think something was going on with this.
If he goes back to the room, I wouldn't even be mad. If he goes back to the room, I wouldn't be mad. I would just call the coward. Dang it, dude! Ah!
You want to come over?
Yo, you get the one and done.
Oh! Tool! Good game! Oh, man! Oh, I'm sad the way I lost that. I lost that the second. I tried to jump in with heavy. It didn't cross up. Dang,
do you want to feel better?
Don't worry.
Do you want to feel better?
To matchstick, you got the point in his heart.
Yeah.
Thank you. Tubularific, dude. Tubularific.
Tubularifics all around.
Cryptic, you want to feel better?
Nothing will make me feel better. I admit.
Nothing will make me feel better. Even the victory will be bittersweet.
There's only one thing that'll make me feel better right now.
Porn?
Oh my god.
Kind of?
Whoa.
This is
Depends
a
what you're into.
Oh hell, you fuck this. I'm mad. Fuck this.
What's the problem? I'm just playing the homies. I'm playing the boys.
Playing
Fuck
with
you.
the homie.
I'm just
Fuck
out
you.
here just chilling with the boys. Whoa! Whoa!
Yo, she got the kryptonite spear from Batman versus Superman.
That's so fun.
Combo breakers.
We'll stream from there one day.
I gotta.
We'll get it'll be you.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, it'll be Cryptic. It'll be you, me, and Jem just doing goofy ass scramble from Combo Breaker.
Yeah, I have an idea. Watch this, guys.
I'm watching. I'm interested with my whole head.
Watch this.
Oh, you're doing it. Bro, I can see your plan.
Now you've activated my trap card.
Oh.
Now nothing can stop me. Your end has already been written. You have no choice but to perish in the hands of pure perfection.
All according to
Nothing can save you
Keikaku.
from the sheer power of Iggy.
I hate you so much right now. I should have just destroyed you.
Yoshi.
Yeah, Yoshi kick.
Fuck your Yoshis.
Let's
Yep,
Senpai.
Sin up.
Do I really care that you play Lane?
I play Lane. My Lane is really good. We have a problem, guys.
You see how hard it's winning right now?
Never mind. The end is nigh. You've already lost. Give up and give in to despair.
I summon Exodia.
Destruction. All is destroyed in the face of Iggy.
I hate you. I hate you right now.
I feel a little bit better.
No, I fucking hate you. No, I'm salty. Be the redneck. I'm salty.
I feel
I'm salty.
a little bit better.
No, fuck you. Let's go. You know what? No. If I wanna be troll, if I wanna feel like I'm being trolled.
Thank you everyone for tuning in to Matchstick.
No, fuck this. Let's go.
Well, guys, that was a fun
shout
stream. Thank you everybody for joining us here tonight on Matchstick Melee. We had a great time here with Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. Again, if you'd like to join us for these tournaments ongoing, you can always follow us on Twitter or right here on Twitch, and join us at 9 p.m. every Thursday night for another PC format tournament. We got that new character right around the corner. I'm looking forward to seeing how she'll shake up the meta for sure. Oh my god. Oh, it's a Sajam. Oh, of course you can afford gifts. Yeah. And if you like our unique commentary style,
good word,
then yeah, please make sure to come back and enjoy us some more. All right. Big thank you to everybody who watched tonight. We got a follow from Senpai Gone Wild. Thank you so much. We ended up having 12 people here tonight. Crazy.
Yep.
Like it grew from 2 at like 7:30 to 12 by 8:30. So thank you everybody for your participation in this. These fun ones are fun, I think, and I like doing them. So, but yeah, next week should be Match Arena supported. So definitely bring your A games then. And yeah, we'll see who snags top 3 and a nice little prize pool. Big shout outs to the commentary squad tonight. Gem Lethal, Cryptic,
Hi.
Spiral. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for being here, of course.
not a problem, dude.
Yep. And yeah, everybody out there who's been watching, please continue to watch. Anyone who just started watching, just keep your eye on us because we're going to be doing some cool stuff the next couple months, namely Frosty Faustings and the much more small scale as dictated by the quality of this image Jusun Cockatoo game. I didn't make it.
It looks beautiful.
It's still beautiful. I love MS Paint. Graphic design is my passion. Oh, but it's going to be fun stuff. And of course, throughout the week, we also do Street Fighter on Monday. We also look after the local Smash community on Tuesdays. Wednesdays is for Guilty Gear as we swap back and forth on a weekly basis between PlayStation and PC. And once more, we are back here every Thursday night for Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. So, with all that in mind, please give us a follow. Head to the YouTube channel and subscribe there. Drop a like, because you can't leave any more dislikes. They stopped it all.
Wait, is that real?
Yeah, that's real. No more public dislike. It's for creators only.
Ooh.
Anyway, you all have a wonderful evening, and we will catch you next time here on Matchstick Melee. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.
Later, everybody.
He was a ghost the whole time.
Just like that movie with the ghost people that the kid could see.
I'm Bruce Willis.
I'm mad. He trolled me with the Wayne. I'm mad.